All right, so get this. We're diving into Meta's AI Studio today, and you wouldn't believe what we've got to work with.
What's that?
A Spanish instruction manual.
Seriously.
No, I'm serious.
Wow.
Yeah, Instructivo IA Meta.pdf, to be exact.
Okay, so alongside the usual FAQ page, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right.
But that manual, though, it's like a treasure map, leading us to a totally different way to look at AI Studio.
Mm.
Imagine this, right? You're not just using AI, you're creating your own AI character from scratch.
Oh, that is interesting because most AI tools I've seen focus on, you know, tasks or like a data analysis,
Yeah.
but this AI studio seems to be all about creativity.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of just, ordering a pizza, you're learning how to make the pizza with all the toppings you could dream up.
Right.
And to get those creative juices flowing, they've got this discovery page that's filled with examples.
I saw that. We're
Yeah.
talking story rating assistants, philosophical chatbots,
Oh, yeah.
even AI characters for RPG games. I mean, the variety is pretty impressive.
And the names,
Yeah.
like the Scholars Editor, Story Starter, Philosophy Chat Noir.
Yeah.
You can almost picture these little AI personalities just from the names.
Yeah, no, it makes you think, like, what kind of AI companion would you create if you had the tools?
Okay, so let's say you're ready to build your own little AI masterpiece, right?
Hmm.
The manual actually walks you through it step by step, starting with presentation and capabilities.
Okay, yeah. They've made the interface super user-friendly. So, like, on the left side, you can customize your AI's welcome message. You can decide what, topics it can chat about.
And even control whether it can, access the internet.
Yeah.
Like, do you want your AI to be like a know-it-all with like the power of Google at its fingertips? Or do you want to keep it a little more
Uh,
sheltered?
yeah, sheltered.
I think that's important, that level of control,
Yeah.
It lets you define like the boundaries of your AI's knowledge and personality.
Yeah. And this is where it gets really cool.
What's that? On the right side of the interface, there's this example chat feature.
Oh, cool.
You can literally like test out your AI as you build it.
Mm,
It's like having a conversation with your AI in real time.
I like that.
Yeah. You're seeing how it responds,
Yeah.
making adjustments on the fly. That feedback loop is crucial, I think, for like, fine-tuning the personality, making sure it's exactly what you're looking for.
Right, yeah.
Now let's flip over to the FAQ page, because before you even start building your AI character, there's some practical questions you might have, like who gets the credit or blame, I guess, for your AI's brilliance?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, according to the FAQ, whatever Instagram profile you're logged into when you create the AI, that's who gets the attribution.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's almost like your AI becomes kind of like an extension of your online identity,
Hmm.
which could be pretty cool for personal branding, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it also raises some questions about privacy. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's definitely something to be mindful of when you're creating and sharing your AI.
okay, but here's the part that like really blew my mind.
What's that?
We're not just talking about text-based AI here.
Oh, okay.
AI Studio, it lets you tap into, imagine, Meta's text-to-image generator.
So your AI can respond to prompts with images.
But it can also generate images on its own, unprompted.
Wow.
Dynamic image generation, they call it.
Or-
It's like your AI is dreaming in pictures. And if you think about that in the context of character creation,
It means you're not just giving your AI a voice, you're giving it a visual identity. You're giving it a face, a style, a look that's even more unique and engaging. Imagine the possibilities for storytelling, for creating virtual worlds.
hold on, because this gets even more interesting.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Imagine you've poured your heart and soul into creating this amazing AI character.
Yeah.
And naturally, you want to share it with the world.
Of course.
But hold your horses.
Okay.
There are some limitations right now.
Oh, are there?
Yeah. According to the FAQ, you can only share your AI in one-on-one conversations
Okay.
through Instagram, Messenger, or WhatsApp.
Yep.
No group chats just yet,
So no group chats yet.
which is a little bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
But hey, baby steps,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
At least you can still edit and update your AI even after you've shared it,
Oh, okay.
which is good.
That's important.
Yeah. It means your AI can keep, evolving. It can keep learning as you discover new ways to like improve its behavior or maybe expand its capabilities.
Right.
And get this, while your updates are like pending approval,
Yeah.
your AI keeps working using the last published version.
Okay.
So there's no downtime for your digital masterpiece. Speaking of access, you can actually use AI Studio on your mobile device too.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's a game changer for accessibility. I mean, you can literally tweak your AI's personality or add new features while you're on the go.
right.
Waiting for your coffee, perfect time to teach your AI a new joke or two.
Okay, before we get too carried away with all the fun stuff,
Yeah.
we have to acknowledge that there are rules of the road.
Well, the FAQ mentions usage policies, which, let's be honest, we don't always read until it's too late.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's probably wise to at least glance at them before you unleash your AI creation on the world.
Yeah, think of it like reading those safety instructions before you operate like heavy machinery.
Yeah.
You don't want your digital masterpiece going rogue.
Right. And speaking of unleashing your AI, did you notice that the FAQ hinted at creator-specific tools? It sounds like Meta has big plans for AI Studio beyond just personal use.
Ooh, that's intriguing.
Yeah.
We don't get all the details here, but the FAQ directs us to the help page if we want to learn more about using AI to like boost audience engagement and all that.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're positioning AI Studio as a potential tool for influencers, for businesses.
Right.
Anyone looking to leverage AI to connect with their audience in new and innovative ways.
Yeah, it's definitely something to keep an eye on.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We've seen how easy it is to get started with the AI Studio, how much creative freedom it offers, and how it's kind of blurring the lines between text, images, and personality. But here's the question I keep coming back to.
What's that?
What would your AI character be like? What unique personality or skills would you give it? And how would it change your life or work? We're going to keep exploring that question as we dive deeper into AI Studio. Stick with us.
Welcome back. Before we take this AI Studio deep dive even deeper, let's go back to that detail from the FAQ about linking your AI creation to your Instagram profile.
Yeah, that one really stuck with me too. It's almost like your AI becomes like a digital extension of yourself.
Right, and just think about all the possibilities that opens up. You could create an AI that perfectly captures your personal brand, or one that reflects your own sense of humor.
Instead of just posting a witty comment, your AI could be out there interacting with people, almost like a digital version of you. Next level branding.
Exactly. It could change how businesses and influencers connect with their audience, too. Like, imagine an AI that interacts with customers or followers, responding in a way that's totally in line with the brand's personality.
Okay, but hold on. Flipping the script for a second. What about the potential downsides of that? Like, what if your AI goes off script and says something, well, not so great?
Yeah, that's a valid point. It raises these serious questions about responsibility. Like, who's accountable if an AI says something offensive or spreads misinformation? The creator, the platform.
It's like we're entering this uncharted territory with AI, a new kind of
Yeah.
digital etiquette,
Yeah.
where the lines between human communication and AI, they're kind of blurring.
Yeah, and it's not just what the AI says, but also how it learns, how it adapts over time.
Which brings us back to the tech behind all this. We know it involves like machine learning, natural language processing, but the exact details, there's still a bit of a mystery.
Right, so basically these AI characters they're learning, they're evolving based on the data they're exposed to.
That's both amazing and a little bit scary.
It is, and it shows why ethical development is so important. We have to make sure that the data used to train these AIs is diverse and unbiased.
Otherwise, we risk ending up with, AI that perpetuates harmful stereotypes.
Exactly. And speaking of setting boundaries, remember those usage policies we talked about earlier? I know, they can be a bit tedious to read.
Oh, tell me about it. Sometimes those things read like they were written in ancient Greek.
But in this case, it's really worth it to take the time to familiarize yourself with the guidelines, understand the boundaries of acceptable use.
It's like setting up some ground rules for your digital offspring, right? You want to encourage creativity, exploration,
Yeah.
but you also don't want them wreaking havoc online.
Finding that balance. Innovation, but responsible use. But let's switch gears a bit. Let's talk about the visual side of AI Studio, because this is where things get really interesting, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm still geeking out over the fact that you can use Imagine to create visuals for your AI. It has a whole other dimension.
Totally. It's not just about giving your AI a voice anymore, right? You're giving it a face, a style, a unique visual identity.
And don't forget that dynamic image generation, where the AI can create images on its own without any prompts.
It's like your AI is dreaming in pictures. The possibilities, they're pretty mind-blowing.
Okay, so picture this. You've put all this work into building this awesome AI character. It's visually stunning, witty, unique, and now you want to share it with the world.
Of
But
course.
there's a little catch. For now, you can only share your AI in one-on-one conversations
Oh.
through Meta's messaging platforms, Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp.
So no group chats yet.
No group chats just yet. Kind of a bummer, but, hopefully that'll change. At least you can still edit, update your AI, even after you've shared it.
That is important because AI development, it's an ongoing process.
Right. You might realize you want to tweak its personality,
Eh.
add new capabilities.
Hmm.
Being able to update it, that's key.
And while those updates are being reviewed, the AI keeps working using that last published version.
Seamless. No downtime for your digital creation. Oh, and speaking of access, you can use AI Studio on your phone too.
Oh, wow. That's pretty huge for accessibility. I mean, imagine you can tweak your AI's personality or add new features while you're on the go.
Right. Waiting for your coffee. Perfect time to teach your AI a new joke.
Exactly. But before we get too carried away with all the cool features, kind of bring up those usage policies again.
I know. Not exactly the most thrilling topic.
I know, but think of them as like guardrails for your AI creation. They help ensure responsible use, prevent any unintended consequences.
We were saying earlier, it's about creating a positive AI ecosystem where creativity can thrive, but within some ethical boundaries.
And speaking of that bigger picture, those creator-specific AI tools that were hinted at in the FAQ makes me think Meta has even bigger plans for AI Studio, beyond just personal use.
Yeah, that definitely caught my eye too. It sounds like they see AI Studio as a potential tool for influencers, businesses, anyone who wants to connect with their audience in a deeper way.
Imagine a company creating an AI that embodies their brand, that interacts with customers on a personal level, or an influencer developing an AI companion that gives tailored advice to their followers.
It's like a glimpse into this future where AI isn't just some behind-the-scenes force. It's an active participant in our interactions, in our world.
It's exciting and a little daunting at the same time.
For sure. But before we get into all of that, let's go back to that question we asked before. If you could create an AI character, what would it be like?
Yeah. What kind of personality would it have? What would make it unique?
Would it be helpful, witty, creative? And how would it change your life, your work?
Lots to think about.
We're going to keep exploring all of that as we continue this AI Studio deep dive. Stay tuned for the final part.
Welcome back!
For the final part of our AI Studio deep dive. Man, we've covered a lot, haven't we?
We have, from building your AI character step by step to all that image generation stuff and even those bigger questions about where AI is headed.
Yeah. And for me, what really sticks out is just the sheer potential of it all. AI Studio is not just some fun little project. This is tech that could really change things. How we communicate, how we learn, even how we work.
Right. I keep thinking about that idea of AI becoming more than just a robotic voice. What if they had personalities, visual identities, almost a sense of presence?
Yeah, like we were saying, giving them a soul almost.
Yeah.
And then when you tailor those personalities to different needs,
Yeah.
the possibilities, they're endless.
An AI study buddy, that actually keeps you motivated. A creative partner to bounce ideas off of.
Or, an AI companion, just to make you laugh after a rough day. AI becoming part of our lives, not replacing human connection, but adding to it.
But even with all that potential, we can't forget about the other side, the ethics of AI. We've got to keep having those conversations, open and honest ones.
Yeah, definitely. It's not enough to just focus on the tech. What about the impact on society? Questions about bias in AI, data privacy, making sure we have the right guidelines in place so this tech is used for good.
The future of AI, it's not set in stone. It's being shaped right now by the choices we make, the conversations we have, the values we put first.
And that's where you come in, listener. This isn't just a deep dive to listen to. It's a call to action, kind of.
Exactly. Be part of this AI revolution. Don't just watch it happen. Go explore AI Studio. Play with the tools. And ask those tough questions, Don't hold back.
Yeah, your voice matters. The future of AI, it's not something being done to us. It's something we're creating together. One choice, one conversation, one line of code at a time.
Well said.
And on that note, we'll leave you to think about it all. The potential of AI and what role you'll play in shaping its future. Keep exploring, keep questioning, keep diving deep. Until next time.